On this episode, we're out of lockdown, but we're all masked up.
And because we were able to get out, we have a lot to talk about.
So we're going to keep the intro short.
We're going to talk about my premature release. Wait, I'm not going to say that.
Too late. Part 2 of the dumbest laws in every state. We can make it all the way to the letter K.
Defunded police, cash car rentals, not killing centipedes, and, of course, sun protection.
So let's get this thing started. Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring what happened to the world today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and, of course, great podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we don't know is going on in the world today. And what Scott doesn't know is that I still haven't been reading this thing. We have a new opening. I think I nailed it.
It's pretty close, yeah. At least you didn't bring up that part about still being quarantined because we're moving around.
Well, we're mask on again. So Nevada is back to wearing a mask. If you leave your house in public, you have to wear a mask. And a lot of people are like, getting mad at the businesses and stuff like that for this, which is just misplaced.
Yes, because it's required by the law.
If you want to stay open and not there are so many hoops you have to jump through.
That's correct.
To open a business during this, that people are going, I'm never coming back. Like they're going crazy. They're getting mad at okay, be mad, but be mad at the right people. Again, my call is if you don't like what's going on, get out and vote. That's how you make a difference. You don't make a difference on social media. Oh, I'm going to put up a bunch of posts. Oh, I'm going to go do this. Oh,
all it does is make you look like a whiner.
Oh, I'm going to go protest. Oh, no. Vote. Vote. If you don't like what the person is doing that's in office, vote them out. You know what? They'll get the message after you vote these people out. These people have been in there for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You don't like what they're doing, vote them out. It's not that tough, people. That's what you do. You don't protest. Go protest. I'm not saying not to protest, but
right.
That's not how you make change. At the end of the day, until you get those people out, guess what? They're still in charge.
Well, I will say that it is a twofold thing because by doing the protest, you are drawing media attention to the concept so people can know what your thoughts are.
But if you don't get out and vote,
right, and then that's what you have to do. After you get the attention, then make sure people vote. Yes. And if the vote happens and your side loses, that just means more people like the other view than your view. So don't get mad about it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, get out and vote. Jesus, people. So pictures behind us. Last week, we talked about the high winds moving the giant dust cloud over the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, my. It's been on the news all week long since then. It was so funny. We beat everybody to it.
Yeah, did we, though? Because our show didn't come out till Saturday.
Well,
so.
What? It didn't come out till when?
Wait a minute. Did Scott have a premature release?
Scott, maybe.
Scott, did you know that we were ahead of everything and you had a premature release on purpose?
I would love to claim that was the case, but
you just had a premature release. That's all you had. Do we need to get you a little blue pill?
Yeah, they've changed the editing part of uploading stuff to YouTube. It used to be very simple. You clicked a little link and you said schedule it. Now they don't give you that little link to click. Is that very annoying?
Life's annoying. I'm exhausted, though. I don't know what's going on with me, but I am exhausted.
Well, I know what the problem is.
I went out golfing again. So it seems my life right now is strictly going to work, coming home, or golfing. But look at that wind. There is a flag behind me on my picture that is just
all right. Just to be clear, that is a golf hole flag, not like an American flag or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a flag on a flag stick at a golf course in the hole. But yeah, it was windy. So,
but you can see the palm trees are all moving too.
Yeah, the par 5 I birdied.
Yeah, because the wind was at your back, right?
Yeah, it was downwind. So
I've done that. I hit a 370-yard drive because we have 30-mile-an-hour winds coming from the back. It was. Yeah. I'm like, look at that ball go!
Yeah. I was on the green in 2, so I got lucky there. And then the next hole is a par 3, and I hit the flagstick about 2 feet up above the cup on the fly.
I've done that.
So I've not had a hole in one, and I'm glad I didn't have a hole in one because I was golfing by myself today. So
Yes, because then nobody believes you.
Yeah, you don't want to get a hole in one. There's no witnesses. I never know witnesses for me hitting the flag stick either. So
you know what you need to do?
If the group in front of me was gone and the group behind me hadn't caught up yet.
You need to bring a tripod with you,
and film it all. I know.
Fill every single shot, because not only in case you do get something really awesome, you can look at your form and stuff and say, "Oh, this is what I did wrong."
Oh, I don't need to look at my form. I know what I'm doing wrong. and of course, is not the place to fix that, anyways.
That's true.
So, but what do you have behind you, Sir Scott?
Well, the people aren't going to see the really cool cow that is watching the storm, but we had some serious storms in our area, and check this out.
That is some pretty cool clouds. Now, is that over which lake? Is that Delvin or Geneva?
That's not a lake. We're actually in Beloit, Wisconsin.
What is that over there? It looks like a lake. Is that a reflection? Right behind your head?
That's the bottom of the clouds.
Behind your head? Really?
That's the bottom.
Does you see where the truck is? You see where the back of the truck is?
That storm.
It looks like street signs, and it looks like water. But that's clouds all the way down?
It's the clouds, yeah, and the rain is pouring.
Wow.
We're in Beloit. Where it is raining was Milton at the time, and that was 20 miles away. So that'll show you how large that storm system was to see that much of it from where we were.
So what were you doing in Milton?
We were in Beloit. We went shopping and we stopped at dinner, and then this is where I was getting gas, and that's all construction up there. They're rechanging 43 I-90. It's a mess, but when it's done, it's going to be beautiful. And we knew
Beloit's right on the border, so you went.
Correct. At this point, we're 2.5 miles from Illinois.
So why? Yeah. For those of you who would like to know, Beloit is just north of Rockford, I guess.
Correct.
Which is west of Chicago.
It's just north of South Beloit, which is in Illinois.
Oh, it's South Beloit in Illinois? I know you guys just go to Janesville. What's in Beloit that you shop at?
Menards was there. Save big money at Menards.
Menards. Joking. So my wife we like boba tea. This is chai tea. And she made boba from scratch. And I've always wondered why boba is colored or dyed brown. So you make it naturally.
It's clear.
It's translucent.
Yes. Yes, it's correct. Translucent is the correct term. It is not clear. It is translucent.
Yeah, it's translucent. So
if you've ever seen those block glass things that they used for like bathrooms in the old days to let light in, but you can't see in, that is translucent. It's not clear.
Yeah, so you can see they kind of took on the color.
Yep.
Of the tea.
And of course, if it was sitting in there longer, it would absorb more of it, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, that's boba tapioca.
Oh no!
Boba.
Oh no! I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding!
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I accidentally scratched the scab on my boo-boo.
Bummers. Well, that sucks.
Sometimes I do that because it itches. Because it's healing.
Yep. Is that because of your premature release?
No, that's a different issue.
Okay.
So, anywho's, we are like 3 hours into the show already, and we haven't even gotten to our first official subject.
We did. First official subject was Scott's premature release.
No, that was not really a subject. That was just a comment. Damn, I got a little itty. It's the problem with being on on baby aspirin.
You did what now?
I'm on baby aspirin, which thins out your blood, and that makes little things bleed longer.
Why are you on?
Why am I on baby aspirin?
Yeah.
Because I had the stent put in like 6 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that.
What's a stent, you ask?
Yeah.
Look it up. It's dry, dull, boring, not what our show is all about. So, what the hell is a turtle windshield? I didn't even open this up yet. I should look at this. Turtle windshield.
Crud.
Turtle smashes through a woman's windshield while she's driving on the highway. Okay.
Dang it. Read the story. Tell us what the story's about. Oh, you didn't read the story?
A woman in Georgia was left shell-shocked when a turtle went flying across the highway and through her windshield, nearly striking her passenger in the face.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because I don't see any wings on that turtle.
Okay. I don't understand.
How does a turtle fly?
Well, I have a suspect.
Me too.
Yes, there's my suspect.
Damn Mario.
Right?
He hit it with the lawnmower and shot it up in the air, huh?
No. Okay. Have you never played Mario Kart?
In like 1980.
All right. Let me find a better picture to help you out. One of the weapons that you throw. Where's the picture now? No, I've got to explain this to you. That's no fun. Well, here we go. Maybe this one will help you. Let's go.
And it is true. Oh, yeah. It does not. The story doesn't even say what the hell.
Come on.
Yep. So what do you got with Mario while I'm looking at this?
I'm trying to find the picture, but I can't. Let me do the share again. I've got the picture up, but I can't get it to. Here we go. Does that help?
Well,
you see the weapon that Bowser's using?
Oh, okay.
So in Mario Kart, you throw turtles at opposing players. Now, it's you've got to explain it. The Don't Know show is not as much fun if you have to explain.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. As much of a nerd as I am, I'm a computer gamer, not a what do they call those things? Console player.
I don't know.
Right? They call them consoles.
Sure.
Like Xbox and all those things.
Yeah, they're called consoles.
So. But yeah, it's because turtles only cross the road when they're doing the egg laying thing, for the most part.
There you go.
So it just seems kind of weird. Oh yeah, look at all those turtles.
See, those spin around you and protect you, but the green one you throw and hit it again. Never mind. Thanks for again, Scott. What happened to the Scott who knew stuff from the last show? Could you bring him back, please?
Hey, I know stuff.
Come on, that's funny. That was a funny joke that you ruined.
It was? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
And then you want to talk about funny? Talk about me going to furniture shopping again.
Ooh, did you finally buy one?
No, it got worse.
It got worse? How could it possibly get worse?
Well, what I found out is Peggy, my wife, she didn't tell me this till afterwards, but her back hurt when she was sitting in them.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, that's not good. So let's go somewhere else. So I go, okay, let's go to Lazy Boy. They're the ones who invented the recliner, right?
Okay.
Thinking the 1927? I don't know. Don't know show. 1927? Nah. Does it matter if I'm accurate?
No, you keep talking. I'll look it up.
Okay, I'll keep talking. You look it up. Okay, Lazy Boy invents recliner. So we go to Lazy Boy and it gets worse. Lazy Boy, you can get you got to pay more, but you can get any one of their designs in any material they have. They have 3 standard leathers, and then they have other leathers, which cost more if you want to get more leathers than or cloth. And you can get it with any version that you would like of the from manual recliner to power recliner to, I mean, some have headrests, some don't, but that meant to now they have a wireless remote. I'm like, wireless remote? Why don't you have it Bluetooth so you can just do it on your phone? And she goes, well, I just got the wireless. Let's go take a little while for the Bluetooth. So I'm figuring somebody should just hack that and create an app and make a fortune. So when did they
okay. First of all, Edwin Shoemaker is the inventor of the recliner, the Lazy Boy recliner.
Okay.
And he came up with the plans in 1928. So you're only 1 year off. Not bad at all.
Pretty good. All right. There you go.
And
See,
if you want to get technical, he probably came up with the idea in 1927. It took him until 1928 to come up with something that would work.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty good.
We'll give you a 25% right on that one.
Hey, for the Don't Know show, I will take 100% right all the time. Because we don't know.
No, yeah, right. 100% engaging, 0% of the time. I still love that. It's so funny.
Yeah. Okay. I have lost. Oh, here it is.
Your mind? Yes, we noticed that a long time ago.
Yep. So speaking of people losing their minds, we are blitzing through subjects right now. I couldn't find a story on this, but I did see this posted, and it could be fake news.
Could be.
But a lot of defunding police rallies are going on now.
Yes.
Right? So in New York, they're having a huge defunding police rally. And the people running the police rally, the defunding part,
yes,
called the New York Police Department requesting that the police department be there for their protection during the rally.
Of course.
But you're defunding them.
Yes.
So why don't you hire private contractors and bring them in? I mean, it's irony at its best.
Yes. One of the things that they need to be a little bit more accurate on is you don't want to defund the police, because without the police you have chaos. Plain and simple.
Well, first off, do you know what defunding the police means?
Well, not giving them money.
Yes and no. It's not taking away all their money. It's just rebalancing the budget.
So more money goes towards social services.
Money goes towards social services and stuff like that. Okay. So again, let's go back to the beginning. Who sets the budget and who decides where the money goes? The politicians.
No, can't be. They would never be able to do that.
Don't like what the politicians are doing, vote them out. You vote out people who aren't doing what you want them to do often enough. Eventually, you need to vote out the politicians.
Yes.
Defund the politicians.
One of the biggest problems we have with that respect is we have a huge core of people that vote a certain way, period. Straight Republican, straight Democrat. That is an issue. It's hard to get entrenched people out when you have that many people.
Okay, it's not. Let's talk politics right now because it's the millennials, right? Okay. The group of children that ate Tide Pods pulled off one of the biggest scams for the latest rally in, was it Oklahoma for Trump? You know, over 1 million reservations were made for that.
Really?
Yeah. You know who did it? All these kids on TikTok and all that stuff. They had a big thing going where they reserved, because the tickets were free. They just reserved like over 1 million. So people thought it was going to be so packed they didn't go, or they couldn't get tickets because 1 million of these kids reserved like 8, 10, 12 tickets each. So the same generation that ate Tide Pods and jumps out of cars and dances next to him, Mickey, do you love me? And what else did what other weird challenges they do? Salt ice challenge. They pretty much pulled off.
Okay, let's see if we see a change this year. That'd be nice to see some fresh blood.
So if they get out and vote, they can make a difference.
Them to vote for me.
If you kids got vote for Scott.
Here's the part that's really sad. I really don't want to be president because it's a pain in the ass job. It really is.
But it would get you out of your financial problems.
Well, one thing is I could live on $400,000 a year quite comfortably. Thank you. And for 4 years of it, I could actually save enough money to live comfortably the rest of my life if I don't get killed.
No one's going to kill you.
Well, theoretically, I wouldn't be pissing anybody off, so that should be the case. But
yeah,
because I'm a rather amiable person.
And so you know, towns have defunded their police departments.
Yes, they have.
Like Camden, New Jersey did it. When did they do it? They did it 2012. So don't know show. They did it in 2012. And then they replaced it with an entirely new one to get rid of the corruption, right?
Right.
So they defunded it and they put in an entirely new one. But it didn't work because they just brought back new people without additional training and stuff like that.
Correct.
So if you don't, what were they saying? 6 months training to be a police officer in police academy? Again, don't know.
6 months?
Show.
I thought it was
Don't
4, but
and God knows if it's God knows if it's like the movie,
Oh yeah, police academy movies.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, they're not, because I know quite a few police officers personally, and it's not as stringent as the military, but yes, they get trained.
Yeah, but again, you need to fund and train properly.
Correct.
I don't know. Again, I don't know show, but you want. It's just crazy. We need to pay for mental health in this country. Right now you're looking at suicide being way up because of what's going on and all this weird stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. Camden Police did it. They changed their approach. Now, now they're having, community outreach, public barbecues, and now it's working. But it's community-oriented policing.
Exactly.
So they do partnerships with the community. But again, as long as you have the sensationalism, it's never going to get fixed. You're never going to solve the challenges by just defunding it and then replacing it with something else, because that'll be just as corrupt. You have to put in something that has training or
exactly.
It's matter of training. Get the right training in there, get the people in the community to buy in, and then we don't have the problems. So, I don't know. So
well, I don't know. Is it possible that maybe Delaware did something with their police department?
What?
I don't know. Let's check to see if Delaware did anything with their police department.
That is the worst segue, dude.
Oh, well, you know what? They did some stuff with the police department. They really did. Look at this. Oh, criminy. Why did they do that? They made strict trick-or-treating times, and they're enforcing it.
Okay. So what Scott's trying to do is he's trying to segue into stupid laws that these states have on their books.
Yes, because we started that last week. Now we're starting.
We got to D, but we're definitely not going to get through it again this week.
No, but we should be able to get another third of the way through, or maybe a quarter. So? We'll see.
So you think the letter D is a third of the way through?
Well, because there's only one letter D. So we're going to go right to E's. And there's not a lot of E's.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
So right off the bat, we're talking about law enforcement. And
Okay. First off, there's only 5 states we covered last week.
Yes.
Okay?
Out of 50, so that's 1/10.
Yeah.
I have good math.
So we're a third of the way through.
Yes.
Okay. 1/10 is 1/3. Okay.
It is. They're the same thing. It says so on the internet.
Okay. Somebody help me. All right. So what? So what stupid laws, besides the law of Scott's math, are we gonna? Talk? So we stopped at D.
Yes.
All right. So
to
D
prevent mischief of any sort, children in the city of Rehoboth Beach may only go trick-or-treating between the hours of 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Halloween, unless Halloween falls on a Sunday. In that case, going to door will only happen on the evening of the 30th.
What?
You only get 2 hours of trick-or-treating so that there's no mischief.
And they can't do it on Sunday at all.
They can't do it on Sunday, so it would happen on Saturday if it falls on a Sunday.
Okay.
And still speaking of law enforcement, it is a Class B misdemeanor to sell, barter, or offer the fur of a domestic dog or cat.
Okay.
See?
So you ready for this?
I know this one's really weird.
In a nightclub and you're dancing, you can't serve alcohol.
Yes.
Because you might spill it and then someone could slip on it and fall. No,
it's not what it says. It says alcohol may not be served in nightclubs if dancing is occurring on the premises at the same time.
So if you stop everyone from dancing, you can sell.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense, though.
So is the workaround like an all skate where you clear the floor?
Oh, right, yeah.
Everybody off the dance
Quick,
floor.
Everybody get your alcohol. Then we're
not going to serve alcohol. All right, the band's taking a break, 15 minutes. Everybody get your drink on. We'll be back in 15. Is that how it works? It's got to be how it works. Okay. All right, so let's go on to Florida. So
what about all the states that start with E?
Only in your mind.
Oh.
So have you seen all the stuff about Florida man lately? Like there's a lot of stuff in the news like Florida man. A Florida man does this and a Florida man.
Yes.
There have been a lot of Florida men doing weird stuff.
There really is, obviously, because wow.
All right. So here are some laws they've had to put in place in Florida because
in Florida, folks, in Florida.
Yeah, go for it.
Having sexual relations with a porcupine is illegal. I'm like, whoa, who the hell would want to do that?
Apparently,
somebody must have, because they don't come up with laws unless somebody does something.
Okay. This one I like. It's a felony to sell your children in Florida.
Yes. Is that not sad?
What?
It's sad. What if you got 300 kids? You got to make some money.
Just out of curiosity, what states are illegal in this?
I know. It's
like
what?
I'm like, is this such a? I mean, what? Hey, honey, we got to be able to pay for these tickets to Disney. Quick, sell the kids.
Yeah. Wait, no. We're buying these tickets to Disney. Sell 2 of the kids. We'll keep the other ones.
We'll keep the ones with the most potential. I just don't.
I know. These are awesome. And here's the other one. Owners of commercial establishments where alcohol is sold may be fined up to $1,000 if they permit any contest of, are you ready for this, folks? Dwarf tossing.
Okay, so now I need to find out. Does the law say dwarf tossing? Because what if they're midgets? Can we then, is that a loophole in the wall? And can we do midget tossing?
Interesting.
Because there is a difference between a dwarf and a midget.
Yes. Interesting.
The Don't Know Show knows this. I had an uncle who was a dwarf.
Okay.
Not a midget, a dwarf.
Did he prefer little people?
I don't remember what Uncle Edmund, I called him Uncle Edmund.
That's what I would call him too if he was my uncle.
So I have no idea. This was back when I was growing up and we would go to the farm and he ran the farm and I don't know. But he was a dwarf. So I couldn't toss him in Florida, but can I toss a midget? Can I?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't
know.
The Don't Know
Show does not know. All right. Georgia. Moving on to G for Georgia. Georgia.
This law is very confusing that I saw.
Which one? You don't have them in the order that I placed them, so I don't know what order you're working on.
That's true. I just flip around because it's more fun that way.
Well, it makes it harder to follow, but go ahead.
Those engaging in llama-related activities, such as riding, training, or goofing around at a county fair or performance, are accountable for any and all personal injuries incurred. However, the llama professional is immune from liability for harm or death with few exceptions. That makes no sense. They're sort of contradicting themselves.
Well, no. You are all covered if someone dies, but any other injury, you're covered by.
Injured participants have a shot in court if they were just spectating from an authorized area.
Right. Because they do.
I think I understand this now.
Okay, explain it to all of us, please.
The professional is immune, but the person who is writing it is the one, if they hurt somebody else, they can be sued.
Got it.
How interesting is that law?
So if you're riding a llama, you're like the golfer. You're like the golfer, right?
Right.
You're responsible for the golf ball you hit. Not the golf ball. The golf ball's not responsible, but you are.
That's right.
Whatever.
Okay.
So here's the other thing you cannot do in Georgia. On Sundays, again, it's these weird Sunday rules.
This is so good.
But on Sundays, it is against the law to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
Who the hell would do that?
Apparently, people were putting ice cream cones in their back pocket.
When they're going into church, they're sneaking them in their back pockets? Is that what it is?
I don't know, but somebody did it. Enough people did it that they had to make a law.
Yes, apparently.
And this really. So is this just Gainesville, Georgia? I don't think it's the whole state. So it's just Gainesville, Georgia.
Just Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay, it's city code. It is illegal to eat fried chicken in the poultry capital of the world.
Yes.
With utensils.
Correct. Finger licking is not a suggestion.
With anything other than your fingers. A tourist was arrested in 2009.
Is that not freaking amazing?
Recently, they arrested somebody.
It is just so awesome.
All right, Hawaii.
All right, now this is a law that I can dig.
We only have two. Because two of them are the same.
Oh, I haven't gone that far. We ended up with the one, so I stayed on that one to start. So, no billboards. I think that's a great idea.
Yep. Urban beautification. Back in 1927, they created the Outdoor Circle Club and lobbied for the ban. And they've been able to keep it, which is pretty cool. But
it is.
Going from large to small, coins are not allowed to be placed in one's ear.
Right.
So if you're a magician and pull a coin out of somebody's ear,
make sure it wasn't really in their ear.
Can you be arrested?
Well, first they have to prove it was in the ear.
But it never really was. Because it's magic.
That's right. Magic. It didn't really come out of their ear. It came out of thin air.
Right. So I don't.
Okay.
So
now,
in Idaho, you know what Idaho is known for?
Yes, it's known for serving potatoes with cannibals.
Okay, thanks for wrecking the joke. Go ahead.
Cannibalism is strictly prohibited and punishable by up to 14 years in prison in Idaho. But it is okay to willfully ingest the flesh or blood of a human being in life or death situations if it's the only apparent means of survival. Which is really kind of funny because I did not know that Donner Pass was in Idaho.
Yes, but it was 1990 that the ban came up.
Right.
So that eating humans would pop up in ritualized practices. So are there a lot of cults in Idaho?
According to my brother, it's actually a relatively awesome place. So I don't know if that would be the case, but.
Are there cults?
I would assume there's cults everywhere.
But I mean,
Hey, did you? Now, here's something I just learned from reading these. Technically, it's not a crime in the rest of the nation to be a cannibal. What?
Exactly. You didn't know that?
If you can get your buddy's permission to eat his tenderloin, the feds can't stop you. That's just crazy.
All right. There's a lot of cults in Idaho.
Yes.
You search, are there cults in Idaho?
I did not. I was dumbfounded by the other thing.
I'm just saying, if you do,
wow.
Hello, wow.
Well.
Like child abuse, satanic cults, Lori Vallow and Chad Day religion, missing kids, a doomsday cult. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason why they have that law.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
All right. Now, this has got me confused, though.
Why?
They've got all these cults. They're worried about people eating each other, but yet dirt may not be swept from one's house into the street. Really?
Huh. Yeah. No, you don't want to do that.
But are they afraid that the dirt is like dead skin cells?
No. You're not going to eat the dirt. No, and they take that one act farther. Well, especially here, you are not allowed to blow your leaves since leaf blowers count. Cleaning your yard does not mean blowing your leaves out onto the street.
Yes.
But
although here in our town, they want you to do that because they have a big machine that comes by and sucks them all up.
That's pretty awesome. Are you guys allowed to have leaf fires or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Except during droughts. They will every once in a while, and it happens like every 8-9 years. They do a burn ban.
Yeah, in Illinois you can't. Well, I don't know all Illinois.
Again, in certain areas of Illinois, yes.
Yeah, you can't burn, so kind of sucks. Because that would be really cool. Like my sister lives on like 3 acres, and she can't burn. She can't even have a fire, like a fire pit.
Right.
Like that's so ridiculous.
It is. But you know what else happens in Illinois?
I have no idea because, again, you won't tell me what order you're doing these in.
Those under 21.
You're asking me like I could follow along here.
This is they wrote this wrong. Here it says those under 21 can drink legally, but they must be enrolled in a culinary program to do so. That's how it works.
No, they didn't write it wrong. You read it wrong.
I read it wrong the first time.
Those under 21 can drink legally. If you want to drink legally in Illinois and you're under 21, all you have to do is be enrolled in a culinary program. Now, the question is, do you have to be in class while you're drinking? Or
did it? Yeah, you just blew somebody's mind on that one.
Or if you're just enrolled, go, oh, here's my card. I'm doing homework. What, right?
Yeah.
Homework. You're telling me
I get it.
My homework? I'm doing homework.
That's right, because there's always homework with school.
All right. So this is another city law, not state of Illinois, but Galesburg City. Yes. So
I would not have liked living there because that's how I used to do things all the time. I almost never rode with my hands on the handlebars unless I was going for speed or if I was doing tricks. I don't
understand. What's against the law in Galesburg?
Oh, sorry. Strictly, no fancy bike riding of any bicycle on the city streets, including riding with hands removed from the handlebars, both feet removed from the pedals, or any acrobatic shenanigans on your, are you ready for this, fancy velocipede.
All right. So what if you decorate your bike? Is that illegal too? Like put a baseball card in the spokes?
Because that would be fancy bike riding?
I don't know. Would it be? So just so you know, Galesburg is between Peoria and Davenport. It's south of Davenport, Moline, and it is west of Peoria.
I've been there.
You been there?
Yes. I have friends down that, actually in Moline.
Oh, but not in Galesburg. Okay. Because I gotta say, if you were in Galesburg, I'd like to see you do the fancy bike riding. But it's concerned about public safety. So
correct.
So does that mean if you're on a motorcycle, you take your hands off, you're not covered because it's not a motorcycle?
Okay. Now, have you ever ridden your motorcycle without your hands on the handlebars?
Yes.
What happens?
Nothing. I had a throttle lock.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you take your hand off your throttle, you slow down really quick.
I had cruise control. Well, it wasn't really cruise control; it's a throttle lock. You'd set it, you'd lock it, and then you could use your other hand to rest your hands while you're like on the expressway.
Now, I do know that there are motorcycles that are automatic transmissions with actual honest-to-goodness cruise control on it.
Yeah.
Personally, I would find that very dangerous, but
I wouldn't mind having a three-wheeler with one.
Yeah. How about the three-wheeler with the two wheels in the front and the one in the back?
Bicycles, once they get going, are gyroscopic.
Correct.
Or motorcycles. It's actually harder to fall off of those than you think. You usually have to crash to fall off of it.
Correct. Or hit loose gravel.
Well,
Which is technically crashing.
Yeah, I was going to say. And again, what was wrong with my first statement? Yeah. That wiped me out one time.
Because I've only wiped out twice in my entire life on a bike, and both times were loose gravel.
I was pissed. I was coming home, and it was a wide sweeping exit. So the exit was about 45 miles an hour. It was a 45 mile an hour exit.
Yep.
And I'm doing 45 miles an hour. I'm leaned over, and I've got a safe distance of the vehicle in front of me. It's a semi truck with sand, and he hits a bump, and the back of his truck opens a little bit, and he lays a fine layer of sand down across all the lanes.
Right.
Guess what happened when I hit that sand?
Your knee hit the ground first.
No, the bike just went sideways. I tried to get it back up, upright it and try and go straight through it, but it wasn't happening. Yeah, I slid right across the expressway. It was just that quick. Everybody saw it, but nobody got the license plate of the truck. They all stopped to make sure I was okay, which I was. My bike was all scratched up, and I was wearing leathers and a helmet and a denim jacket.
You was a smart boy.
I was wearing denim pants and a leather jacket, but I had gloves on and a helmet on and everything, but was not happy. But do you know what else is against the law in Illinois?
Well, according to this, it's an urban legend.
Well, an urban legend says it's a crime, but here's the number. Here's the weird part. Here's why I think it is an urban legend. More than $600 worth of salamanders.
Yes. Which is roughly 75 plus salamanders according to fair market value.
Right, because salamanders aren't very expensive.
However, it is illegal to keep any variety of aquatic life in excess of $600 in Illinois if it was captured or killed in violation of the state's law.
Right, so who's killing these things? Like, if you have over $600 worth of fish?
Well, I know people that have fish that are worth $600 a piece.
Right, exactly. Like, what? So that's a dumb law.
But, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go through the rest of the I's, and then we'll be done.
That's how we're going to get through, because we're already pushing it.
Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana. I don't know how the song goes.
Okay.
So, did you know what noodling is, right?
I got those two noodles out my pool that you sit on to float with.
No, noodling.
Is it like canoodling?
No, it's not like canoodling. All right, so don't know show. What's canoodling?
Well, basically, it's like hanky-panky.
Oh, no. It's not hanky-panky. You're killing me. Okay, the don't know show and you don't know what canoodling is? You need to look that up.
Ooh.
You really don't know what canoodling is?
I always thought canoodling was like making out.
Well,
that's what I was always taught.
Well, how far did you think it was?
Heavy petting. I was right. It's making out. Basically, probably third base.
Caressing and kissing. No, it's not even third base.
Heavy petting is second and third base.
Where do you see heavy petting? I see
the word noodling is used in romance slang, an acronym meaning heavy petting, passing up, making out.
Are you in Merriam-Webster's dictionary, or are you in the Scott Thomas? I am a slut one.
To engage amorous embracing, caressing, kissing, pet fondle,
Okay, here's sentences that it's used. Lovers canoodling in the park, not heavy petting.
Well,
Used to
usually
sit
not.
in
No.
used to sit in the sun porch in the evening among the geraniums and begonias, whispering, holding hands, canoodling. Okay, this is stuff that's done in public. Okay.
Sure. I like mine better.
Okay, mine's according to Merriam-Webster.
Okay. And we know that they're good. So.
And we know that you like Merriam-Webster because you like all the new words
I do.
that we get to later that have those in there.
Yeah.
Killing me, Smalls. I mean, you even say according to Merriam-Webster in our.
I do, because I like it.
So, and it's canoodle, Canoodle, just in case you're wondering how to spell it. But
or it's can-oodle.
Can-oodle, but yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
All right. So that's Indiana. What else?
Did you know that liquor stores can't sell cooled water or soda, but they can sell it uncooled? And they can't sell milk either.
We never even said what noodling was. Noodling is. Noodling is catching fish with bare hands.
Oh.
That's where they stick their hands down in the hole and they bring out the fish.
See,
they have TV shows.
I remember that.
They have TV shows with that. I think we've talked about it on our show. So that's against the law in Indiana. Noodling is against the law in Indiana. Okay, so what was yours now?
So canoodling and noodling are against law.
Well, your version is against the law.
But liquor stores cannot sell cooled water or soda or milk, but they can sell warm soda.
Right. Because people will mix it with their drink right away and
probably.
And can they sell ice?
Doesn't say.
On the rocks.
But I would say that because every liquor store I've ever been sells ice.
Yeah. So whatever.
And
of
not
course,
as bad
as Ohio, where Ohio's got, state law liquor stores, but whatever. And
don't forget, if you ever go to French Lick Springs and you have a black cat, you must make sure that cat has bells around their neck.
No, that's not the law.
On Friday the 13th.
Again, it's way better if you read it the right way. Your way is just stupid. Okay, black cats do not have to wear bells in Indiana in French Lick Springs. That's not the law.
They do on Friday the 13th.
On Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th, you have to go out there. Okay, you got to round up all the black cats and put bells on their necks.
And when was this law enacted, Steve?
1939, October 13th.
It was a war to measure. It was.
Read it first, then say it. Read it. We'll give you time.
Yes.
Let's all wait. While Scott,
as a war measure to
read it in your head. Read it to yourself. Read it to yourself. Nobody wants to hear you stumble through it. Read it to yourself.
Yes, they do.
Read it to yourself.
I did already. I'm done.
Okay, now read it.
I read it already. We don't
I
need
was
to
talking.
keep reading it. We're running out of time.
I was talking. Nobody heard you.
You don't think people can hear me over you?
Seriously? Comment down below and explain to Scott that just because I'm quiet on his side doesn't mean I'm quiet when you hear it back on the show.
Yeah,
I am louder than him.
They heard me.
As a war to measure, alleviate mental strain on the populace because people freak out.
You're going to have to start wearing bells whenever we're doing the show.
Yeah.
You're giving me mental strain.
All right. Scott loves Iowa for this first law. Scroll down from the bells one.
No faking your butter.
That's right. No fake butter. Only I can't believe it's not a misdemeanor.
I can't believe it's not. What?
Any person that attempts to pass off margarine, oleo, or oleomargarine as real butter is guilty of a simple misdemeanor in the state of Iowa. Punishable up to. Yeah,
they followed Wisconsin because they want to make sure people get the good stuff.
Punishable by up to 30 days in jail and a $625 fine. That is funny.
Yes.
All right.
The next
I don't understand why, but okay. Ministers, Scott Thomas, are you a minister?
I are.
Okay, so you must obtain a permit to carry your liquor across state lines.
But only
on the other hand, I could just take it without a permit. But you, as a minister, have to get a permit.
Yes. And actually, I heard about that law a long time ago. And that was because traveling ministers in the old days would sell their sell tonics and stuff to help support their traveling
Churches.
expenses. And most of that stuff was crap, so it was dangerous.
Whatever.
So I'm sure you've seen the old westerns with the traveling medicine shows.
Yeah.
So
Those guys were ministers.
yeah.
More sinister than minister.
Oops.
Oh, cool.
Clicked on the wrong button.
Good. So close all those, and we will start off with the letter K on our next episode.
Yes, we will.
And Scott will open them in order and discuss them in order.
No,
so he goes,
I won't.
You know what a dumb law is? I go, no, Scott, I don't. So if you want me to help.
A dumb law is having to do things Steve's way.
and well, then do it your way, but tell me what order you're going to go in so that I can. So part of a show was working back and forth.
Was it a really good shoe?
And when I don't know where you're going, I can't tell. And you always know where I'm going.
We've known where you've been going for a long time, Steve. Oh.
All right. I'm going to move this below just
you
because.
Are?
Well, we've gotten to a lot of subjects here.
Yeah, that's true. We have.
And we haven't really gotten to.
Oh, my goodness gracious. We are way behind schedule.
We are not. We're only 51 in.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
No, we only got 3 subjects to go. We only got 3 subjects to go, and they're going to be quick. All right. So we could just eliminate this. We could just do this again.
Yeah, you like doing that, right? All the work I do creating that, and you make it go away. Yeah.
There it is. Okay. And now it's time for our genuine positivity message with Scott Thomas, Funguy the entertainer. La, la, la. Go, Scott. Take it away.
Cash car rental.
No, do the
one that you erase or deleted so that I can't see it?
There's a way to bring it back.
Well, yeah, but you have to do it, not me.
No, you
made it go away.
You can bring it back too.
All right. Pets become part of your family, and with just a few exceptions, they have a much shorter lifespan than we humans. The ache we feel when a loved pet passes is real, yet the memories of all the joy they brought is a balm to soothe the soul. So don't be afraid to get another pet, as they will once again bring you joy and ever new experiences. Yeah, I mean, I love people who love and take care of their pets, and when their pets die, they're devastated, rightfully so. I'm devastated when my pets pass away, but know that they have a shorter lifespan, and I'm never going to get another pet, never going to replace, poor Scruffy or poor Louie or get
poor Lucky or poor whatever. But get a tortoise or what are the birds that live forever? Parrots. They have 100 years. Like 80 years, right? Yeah. All right. So don't know show. Pets that live
longer than humans.
Than people. I said people.
People.
Holy cow.
Yes, because some people really aren't human.
All right. So I put in pet instead of pets, right? So instead of putting pet, I put pet right, that live longer than human. And the first one is 10 animals that would have the longest lifespans under ideal circumstances. A Greenland shark, a bowhead whale, a Galapagos giant tortoise, an African elephant, a macaw, a longfin eel, a koi fish, really, and a red sea urchin. Interesting. Very interesting. But the immortal jellyfish is in this list. I added S, if I took the pet and I made it pets, and now the immortal jellyfish. There you go. Comes up. Because it's immortal. It is. Not really, but yes. Common household pets. All right. So, where's the list? Really? A lizard? That's only 5 to 12 years. Goldfish. Okay. I don't know any kid that's got a goldfish. I know. 10 to 14 years. 10 to 14 years. Yeah. What? Right. Not the ones you get at the carnival where you win them with the no. No. 10 to 14
those
days.
Goldfish are called koi. The ones that live a long time.
No, it says common goldfish. Common.
Yeah, they're full of
The
shit.
common goldfish lives the longest. Is an outdoor pond. Okay. A goldfish in a bowl or small aquarium is likely to die after 2 or 3 years. Okay. Again, no. A terrier, a Pomeranian, a bison Frise, a poodle. Okay, it's all dogs at this point. Where are the snakes? Here we go. Cockatiel, 20 years. Where's the next page? Get me down to the bottom. Macaw, 30 years. Oh, the African gray. Yep, those are 30 years. Cockatoo, 30 years. The koi fish, 15 years. But if they're in Japan, they live 40 years. What? Okay.
Probably because they're babied more.
The turtle, 40 years plus. That's it. I thought that there were like birds that lived longer than people.
Yeah, I thought parrots did.
Never mind. Next.
All right.
So I was just out the other day and I saw this place and I thought it was funny. So where are my pictures? Here it is. These are the funny things that I see while I am out. So I need to go here. I need to go here. I need to go here. Share. So if you look to the upper right, EPIK,
yes,
cash car rental. So you can obviously rent the car for cash.
Yes.
Nice, huh? Cool. I think that's one of their car rentals parked out front. And I now know why the people have to pay cash for the car rental.
It would make sense to me.
You think somebody brought the car back? Oops.
Yeah.
That is why they are cash car rentals.
You know, and they probably turned down the insurance.
I don't think you're allowed to when you do cash.
Oh, yeah.
If you're doing cash car rental, I'm probably, if you have to do cash, I'm pretty sure you're going, and you're getting the insurance. So
I would say so.
So there's that one. Now, where is, this is another thing I saw. What? Wait. No. Where'd it go? Here they are. So I was out at a local store and Coors beer did not go east of the Mississippi for the longest time. Do you know why Coors beer did not go east of the Mississippi for the longest time? And you told me, you said, no, you didn't.
Correct.
Because Coors beer is a banquet beer, and Coors beer is refrigerated from the time it's made till the time that you buy it at the store. The trucks are refrigerated. The warehouses are refrigerated.
Right.
The delivery trucks are refrigerated, and it goes into refrigerated cases in the store that you buy it. So Coors beer it was a big deal. So I don't know what year was Coors beer available east of the Mississippi. What year was Coors beer available?
Me no.
East of the MISSI.
And of course, it's not just coming up, is it?
Oh, they did. All right. Coors did not get national distribution until 1986, which is why in the 1970s, Coors wasn't actually licensed to sell east of the Mississippi, making it briefly a rare sought-after product. So,
like New Glarus beer is now every place besides Wisconsin.
So, if you recall, there was a famous movie made with Burt Reynolds and Sally Field called Smokey and the Bandit, where they bootlegged the stuff off east of the Mississippi.
Yes.
Okay. So the big deal was that they wanted it refrigerated all the time.
Yes.
I guess that has gone out the window because
that's definitely not refrigerated.
This is not refrigerated. The mountains are not blue. They are not cold. And it's $3 for one can.
Well, they are relatively big cans. They look like.
Still, again, you can get a 6-pack for that, can't you? Maybe, I don't know. I don't drink beer, so I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know show.
And I wouldn't waste my money on Coors anyway.
Coors is good. I like Coors.
Coors is like.
Coors.
Like.
What do you drink, Mr. Milwaukee? You drink.
What do you think? New Glarus beer, the good stuff.
You drink what?
Totally Naked by New Glarus.
What is the brewer's
Spotted
beer?
Cow?
What is the brewer's beer? Miller Stadium?
Miller
High Life?
Miller.
Red Stripe.
Miller, Budweiser,
Stripe
Coors, they're all similar. They're average beers that most people won't complain
Coors
about.
is a banquet beer. Nope, not the same. Not the same.
Although technically I found out that Budweiser is brewed with rice. So if you have gluten intolerances, you can drink Budweiser.
Budweiser. I went to the Budweiser tour. I think
you did. And you saw Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill and Murray. 2 horses, not Bill Murray. I saw Bill and Murray. The two of the Clydesdales, which are stabled together in St. Louis. One is Bill and one is Murray, which I think is funny. I think it's funny. Scott doesn't think it's funny.
I thought it was great. Yes.
Now, you told me I should never kill a centipede in my house.
That is correct. Centipedes are incredibly useful in your house.
I have to lure it outside to kill it?
No, you don't want it out of your house. You want to leave it in your house.
Why?
Because they kill roaches, moths, flies, silverfish, and termites.
Really?
Really. That is their basic diet. And here's the coolest thing. Even though they're probably one of the creepier things, if you have arachnophobia, you probably don't like centipedes either, because even though they're not related, it's the leg thing. And by the way, centipedes really don't have 100 legs, just so you know. But they don't leave webs or anything weird in your house. They don't leave eggs or anything.
A centi is 100?
Well, that's what it says. But
so what about millipedes?
Millipedes are supposed to be 1,000, but they're not.
Oh.
And actually, millipede, from what I understand, does have close to 100 legs.
So you know how you get rid of centipedes? You get rid of all their food. You get rid of the cockroaches, the silverfish, and all the other stuff, and then they'll just leave. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you just keep them there.
I'll be honest with you.
All that stuff.
Every once in a while, probably 3 or 4 times a year, we see one in the house. My wife goes absolutely ape shit, and I have to remind her. They're incredibly quick, and they'll be out of your sight shortly, and they don't bite. They do not bite people. They only eat those bad bugs, period.
Cool.
Leave them alone.
All right. What's left?
I
call it sunburn lotion. What do you call it?
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. Here's the thing. People for the past 30 years have been told, make sure you wear your sunscreen when you go outside so you don't get skin cancer. Sun is bad, sun is bad, sun is bad, sun is bad.
Well, I wear it so I don't burn and peel, because I do burn and peel.
Yes, you do.
So am I doing the wrong thing?
Kind of, sort of, but not you. And there's a thing that you can do. Here's the thing. There have been studies been going on for 20 plus years studying the effect of sun on people. The benefits of getting sunshine at least 10 to 30 minutes a day, 3 to 4 days a week, is unbelievable. It helps so many different things. And the amount of deadly skin cancers from the sun is minute compared to the benefits of what you are stopping by getting the sun.
So when I put on SPF 50, I am blocking my vitamin D?
Not really. You are and you're not. You're not supposed to be putting...
All right, well, it's a don't know show. So
you're right.
Tell me what I don't know.
According to what they're saying is some
this is
people,
your story, so
like
please.
You are susceptible to sunburn, and sunburn is bad, period.
Yes.
No matter what, sunburn is bad. So if you're somebody who burns quickly, you should wear an SPF, but 50 is too much. They suggest the 35 is more than sufficient for most people.
Okay.
There's very few people, it's basically vampires that need the stronger stuff,
Sure.
And of course, if you're going to be out for any serious length of time, in other words, more than half an hour to an hour in the sunshine, and the reason the majority of people of color come from originally around the equator is because the amount of sunshine they got. Nature gave them more pigments in their skin to protect them from sunburn. The sun itself helps you, but burn is bad. Just remember that burn is bad.
So people with low levels of vitamin D in their blood have significantly higher rates of virtually every disease you can think of.
Correct. Now here's something else.
Cancer, diabetes, obesity, heart attack, stroke, depression. Well, yeah, we knew about the depression because of the sunboxing.
Correct. But they've been telling people that, if you wear all the sunscreen and stuff and take vitamin D, they have found out that oral vitamin D does not give you the benefits than the vitamin D created by your own body from sunlight.
So even drinking milk with vitamin D in it?
That does help.
You're going to get the milk people mad at us.
Nope, that does help. It's the pills that don't help because your body does not absorb it and use it in the same way as the stuff that is made in your own body.
It doesn't say, is the sunscreen blocking the vitamin D? It does not say that. Again, the Don't Know show.
Yes. And it also depends on which one you read. I read a bunch of different studies. I originally found this when I was reading my Reader's Digest. And I decided to do a little bit more research on it because I do take vitamin D.
All right. So you don't need to take vitamin D anymore. You just need to go out there. And again, do not put your body. Remember that story? Do not put your butthole in here.
Yes. Perineum sunning.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's very bad. If you sunburn your butthole, you're in deep doo-doo.
Yeah, that's going to be yeah, okay.
But there is one really awesome thing about doo-doo. You know what it is?
Are you trying to
I am segueing. Yes, I am. And it's a good one.
All right.
Doo-doo is bioabsorbable. Yay!
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to.
Technically, no, it's biodegradable. I screwed that up too, didn't I? Damn it!
Yeah, you did.
Yes, it's biodegradable, but it's not.
Yeah, because septic systems.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to absorb. You could smear doo-doo on your body.
Yeah. Well, there are people into that. I am not one of them.
I'm not going to do it.
Anyway, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines this term as capable of being absorbed by living tissue. That sounds like a part of the blob, but it actually refers to a pretty innovative surgical technique. Sutures, stents, and other various devices can be made of harmless bioabsorbable materials that are far less invasive.
What was that? Bioabsorbable.
Bioabsorbable.
Yeah, but
dude, I said that clearly.
You'll listen to the playback.
My enunciation was done well.
Yeah, you were done all right. You're a funny dude.
Wait. Is our show done?
We could be done. Do you want to be done? Are we done absorbing the show into our system? Hey, for those of you who can hear that high-pierced ringing, we're going to figure out how to get rid of that. Sorry for you people who can hear things. That means you guys could hear our subliminal messages that are.
That is correct. We have been telling you, share the show with everybody you know, but you didn't know we were doing that. Yeah.
Yep. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Right now on my social media, you'll see me going out and golfing because that's really all I'm doing right now. I'm not ready to go out in public and take a chance right now. I mean, I have to protect my family, protect my job, protect my work, and I cannot be out there exposing myself to people who are going to be arrogant and stupid and weird and cause trouble.
But he will expose himself to winos on the side of the road? That's weird.
Here's the deal. If you go to your settings on your phone now, you're going to see your COVID tracking. It's on all the phones now. So they are keeping data of when you're passing people from the Bluetooth and all the other stuff. And they're tracking and they're seeing where everybody's going. So if somebody has it, then they're going to get noted. You have it. And, I just don't need Big Brother, shutting me down right now. So with that, I want you to live every day. Go to whathappened.world. Subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Share our stuff. We got to get somebody to get us Patreon so we can show you guys how to send us cash.
Yep, I'm working on that. I thought I had somebody, but he's too busy.
Yep, that's our story.
Yep.
But I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, and just different